You're watching Around Town with Henry Dorman.
Around Town is sponsored by Chemung Canal Trust Company. They're really nice people. Trust is their middle name. Service is their motto. And I like them a lot, and that's why I bank there. If you ever come by to look me up, I'll be in the vault. Safe place. I have no idea what this group does, but I started to look into them, and they're fascinating. You would be surprised at what's going on and what you can get help for. And I have to read this. Ken Rother, who's a professor, and Jeremiah Cotton, who is the coordinator of a company called Rev Startup Incubator, which is probably a mysterious name, and I don't know what it means. But you're going to tell me what it means and how you put this together. How do you make money on this? Why is it successful? And who do you give all your good graces to?
Well,
and then when you finish that, he's got the second half to explain.
Okay. Well, I'll give it my best shot. So, first of all, we don't make money. We're a business incubator, or economic development organization. We're here to help other people make money.
It is what it means.
Rev. Incubator. So we take in young companies that are looking to grow, that might need some support, either some mentoring to help them raise money, maybe mentoring to help them define their product. We have a prototyping ability back here, so companies that are making a physical product and want to do some prototyping, they can do that. We have a number of people like myself who are what's called entrepreneurs in residence. We're mentors to the companies, but we're all about the companies. We've had 42 member companies here since we've started, and of those 42, several of them have graduated out and have taken up residence in the community, renting commercial space, and have grown the number of jobs. And that's what we're here to do, is to try and help companies establish themselves and grow and become part of the community.
Do they have to pay for this?
They do have to pay for this. They pay a small amount. It's approximately $200 sort of per team member per month. And the way we set that price is if you get to 4 or 5 people, it's probably time to start looking for your own space out in the community. But for that very reasonable amount, you get access to the space and to the facilities and to the people like myself who are here to help you and get you going.
And where are you located?
We are in downtown Ithaca, just off the Ithaca Commons.
Do people phone you and make appointments and contact you? How?
Any which way. So it could be through an email. We have a website, so it could be through an email. They can contact us that way.
What is it?
What is our email address?
So if you email either info@revithaca.com or myself directly, I'm the Rev coordinator. I make sure things run around here. Jeremiah@revithaca.com.
And what's the phone number?
You know what? I do not.
I don't have it memorized.
Yeah.
This is a new day. We don't.
Yeah, new day.
Look up the phone number.
Yeah. We'll find it.
And you make sure everything works after he implements it.
Yes, pretty much. So I help, working directly with the companies to make sure the space is beautiful for them, that we are throwing events to showcase what they are doing. I help order new things when things need ordered for the prototyping lab or what have you.
Is all the office space here in this location?
Correct. So what you see behind us is almost 100% co-working space. So people come in, set up, work, and have meetings, and then clean up when they're gone, and it's ready for the next person.
What a nice thing you do.
Thank you. We pride ourselves in what we do, and at the moment we have 32 member companies. Some are what we call virtual, where they only come in when they need the space on a less occasional basis. Others are full-time, so they're in here every day. Right now, let's see. Right now, I know we have MadeBot, a robotics company, in here right now, and we have some of our marketing part-timers working. We have ShipIndex. They run a database of ships online. A lot of fun stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you very much.
Thank you.
I feel like it's the factory of the guru.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but
But they're really nice people, and if you want a chance, this is the place that you can get a chance with, because they're really nice people and they care very much. I'm really sad I'm not young anymore, so I could take advantage of whether I could.
Well, I think there's an expression, and it really is true. You're never too young. There's always an opportunity to start.
Nice fellow. Now we're going to talk to two interesting people who have had a success story with what they've been able to put together. Fascinating watching, and you can take advantage of it. I have no idea at all of what I'm talking about because I'm learning something new thanks to these two people. And they are going to explain what they do and how they have taken advantage of what you just saw. So take it away.
So my name is Tal, and I'm from Bali Cravings Catering. I specialize in Mediterranean cuisine and indulgent desserts. I joined Rev.
We're going to get along very well today.
Right?
Yes.
You said it's a piece of cake. I joined Rev a year ago for the Passenger to Pilot Women Entrepreneur Program. And Rev has supported my business a lot by having Ken as my mentor for a full year, being part of this community of entrepreneurship and of startup companies. For me personally, it's been a place that I got a lot of information and a lot of support and not felt alone out in this new endeavor of trying to create a new business. So that has been a great thing for me.
She talks very well.
She does.
You talk that well too.
I'm a fan of her food too.
Are you? Now tell me, how are you involved in this?
So my name's John Ambrose. I'm the founder of Rosie. Rosie lets you shop online from local grocers for in-store pickup and home delivery. And our company has really started at the intersection of two big problems. The first was that consumers want to shop online from local grocers, but they really don't have the ability to do that. They can order virtually any product in the world for delivery to their homes, except food. And it takes a lot of time to grocery shop. It's painful, you get lost in the store, you have to bring your kids in there, it takes a lot of time. So consumers really want to do this, but they don't have an easy ability to do so. Now, on the other hand, you have all of these grocers all across the country who are struggling to compete against Walmart, Amazon, and other national chains. And what they really need the ability to do is connect digitally with their customers. But they have a very hard time doing so. They're grocers. They don't have a long history and experience in technology and digital engagement. So Rosie comes in and starts and solves both of these problems.
I have the feeling, and you can tell me, but I have the feeling that he is a budding high-tech billionaire.
Well,
He's working on it.
we'll see. We'll see. What's really neat though about
You created all of this.
yeah, along with two others. I'm the co-founder with two other partners.
I knew you when.
Yeah, right, right. What's really neat though, I think, is that particularly about Rev, this organization, lots of people have great ideas, and the challenge they always run into is, what can I do about that idea, and how do I go about it? So they get stopped. Is this a business? Do I need employees? Do I need investment? How do I really go about turning this into something that I could build into a real company? And that's where Rev comes in, because on the one hand, you've got really easy access to meeting space. You can come in, collaborate with peers or partners, whatever it might be. And on the other hand, you have access to mentors, people who have been through not only the startup game, but have oftentimes had major industry experience at larger companies as well. So
Do you have to pay for this?
You do, and it varies. It varies. They have different programs that, depending on size of your company and what services you want.
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
When you're an entrepreneur and starting a business, as a women-owned businesses, a lot of these things are even harder. And having Rev support the women entrepreneurs in Ithaca is huge. Mm-hmm. This year, the Passenger to Pilot program that Ariana Blossom started here with Rev had 16 women entrepreneurs participate. So we really got, like you said, it's a space, it's mentors, it's coaching, people asking questions and people giving you a lot of information to really succeed in your business.
Don't forget to write down where to contact, and we'll run it on the screen again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You are both
All
wonderful.
right. You're welcome. Thank you.
I hope you'll remember me when you get to be old and wealthy.
That's right. We'll have to sell a lot of heads of lettuce to do that, but we'll see.
Thank you.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. every day. No matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Now getting rewards is faster than ever. Open a Chemung Canal Trust Company checking account with our debit card and you can join our You Choose Rewards program. Simply use your debit card to buy groceries, gas, or just pay bills. You could earn 5,000 You Choose Rewards points and a fast $50 when you qualify. Open a checking account and watch your points add up fast. For details on how to qualify, visit ChemungCanal.com. Chemung Canal Trust Company, member FDIC.
I'm Renata Steele, the news director and anchor at WENY TV News. This is home for me. I grew up in this area. I went to college here. I got married here. I own my home here. And having my family still here and those connections and those roots that I have here, I think give me a unique perspective and unique understanding about what is important to this community. This is home.
It's the season. It's time. You've got to be ready. They have at Hessel, you know Heseltines, they have every possible kind of fun thing that you can imagine. And Tom Witzel is the fellow who owns the place and is going to tell us all kinds of things because he's got bargains at this time of year, right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to save a lot of money, so get your pencils and get ready because you're going to need to tell us a little bit of information which he's going to tell us about. And I'm going to sit back and list. I'm just going to list all of the, I think all kinds of, is it just spas? But it's not really. You have all kinds of things back here, wearing apparel, to all kinds of things that I never knew you had.
Lots of variety. Lots of variety. We carry.
I'm stepping aside. It's all up to him. Take it away.
We have obviously our biggest business is the hot tubs and above ground swimming pools. We've also been diversified over the last few years, and we've expanded into work boots. We have over 350 different styles of work boots. We carry a full hunting departments. We have guns and ammo and gun accessories. A lot of work clothing, Carhartt work clothing, Under Armour clothing. But like I said, our main focus is the swimming pools and hot tubs. And obviously coming into spring and into summer, that's our busiest time of the year for those two departments. And this past fall, we added a big pavilion onto the back of the store, so we actually are able to have more outdoor space outside. So now we have over 30 hot tubs on display in all price ranges and sizes.
A pavilion.
A pavilion,
That's
yes.
pretty fancy.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy.
Wow.
Nice big metal tin roof, so we took part of our parking lot and just covered it, so now we can actually have.
So you've changed a
outdoor
lot
space.
of things.
Absolutely, absolutely.
How long have you been doing this now?
You've
been here forever, though.
I've worked here for 27 years, and I bought the business from Tom in June of last year, so only just under a year now.
So you've done very well.
I mean, Hesselson's has been here for 60 years, and even with the new transition of ownership, we still plan on keeping everything, very seamless. And with the new pavilion and 35 hot tubs on display, I mean, that is one of our largest businesses. And we carry 5 different lines, all price ranges, all sizes. We service everything we sell, which is a big thing. A lot of people can get hot tubs, on the internet or from the big box stores, but when it comes to replacing even small jets or small electronics, they don't have those parts. And now all of a sudden you spent $6,000-$7,000 on something and you can't get it fixed. When you buy something at Hesselson's, we service everything we sell. And we've always been locally owned and operated. My family, we all live in Horsehead, so I've lived here my whole life, except when I was first 4 years of my life. And then obviously as it's getting into summertime, the above ground swimming pool business is what Hesselson's has always been known for. And we continue to, again, service everything we sell. We install all of our own pools. We have
Do you get free tubs?
Do I get a free tub?
Yeah.
I'm sure if I bend the manufacturer's arm, I get a little bit of a discount. Probably not free, but a little bit of a discount. So, But we have all the chemicals and the accessories, everything you need for your swimming pool, whether it's an above ground or an in ground, even though we just sell just the above ground. So it's really come into our exciting time of the year because it is, warmer weather, people get happier, and Hesselson's is a place to come from all of your outdoor needs. Like I said, swimming pools, hot tubs, footwear, guns, Under Armour clothing,
What's the
Hesselson's
top of
has
the
it.
line on spas?
I would say Hot Spring is probably our number one line that we carry in terms
Expensive?
of. Well, not for you, Henry.
Here we go.
Not. So most of the Hot Spring are between like $8,000 and $12,000, but we have hot tubs as little as $2,500 up to $35,000, $45,000, $65,000, $85,000. The whole gamut.
And pools too.
And pools, you can get above ground pools. If you install yourself for as little as $800, $900, and we have installation packages that will start $3,500 to $7,500 depending on what you get in the package.
I never knew you had all of these pieces of apparel of all kinds, and I didn't know about guns.
Yes. Yep, the apparel we carry, like I said, Under Armour, Carhartt, Columbia, Timberland Pro, Dry Duck. So we carry quite a range, and because we're so small, we're very seasonal, so we keep our winter stuff out a little bit later, do more clearance later. We don't switch things over for the summertime in December like a lot of other places do. So we kind of keep product out depending on the weather. And then all of this that's here now, we end up switching into swimming pools as we get closer to that season.
What's your favorite?
Hot tubs, of course.
Sorry about that. That's the biggest.
Hot tubs is definitely, pools has always been one of our largest departments, but hot tubs is really, they just become a lot more reasonable, affordable for people.
What about area? And you're not right in Elmira and you want something and you're in Bath or someplace in...
We have a pretty broad range. We go as far west as like Cohocton, Wayland. We go as far north as Penn Yan, Geneva. Down south, we go to Towanda, Mansfield, Troy. So we have quite east to Binghamton. So we've got a wide range of places we go to. And we did 2 hot tubs at Christmas time up at Greek Peak. So we really, because we're very rural where we live, we have a tendency to travel to a lot of different places. And we service all the places that we sell hot tubs to. So
your family must be very wealthy and happy.
The bank is very wealthy, but my family's not wealthy.
No,
but happy.
They're going to be jumping in the pool all the time.
We do have a pool, and my 2 little kids enjoy that. So yes.
They swim.
They do swim. They didn't know how to swim when we first got the pool, but now they've become little fish all summer long. So.
Goodbye here.
Absolutely. Always good values at Hesselson's, and you see the same faces year after year. We have a lot of people that have worked here for 20 plus years, so you get those familiar faces and people you can trust, and that's a big deal. It's a big value to get when you come to our store.
And where should they call to find you and the address?
To find us.
And when you're open.
We are open this time of year 6 days a week. Once we get into middle of May, we're open on Sundays also. We're right in the metropolis of Elmira Heights, New York, right between Corning and Elmira.
The metropolis, huh?
Metropolis,
wow.
Yes. The value of 4,000 people. 163 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights. We also have a website, which is www.hesselsons.com. And we do have a toll-free number, 1-800-540-4665. And there's always somebody here that knows what they're talking about with whatever department you're looking to ask a question on.
Can I go to the spa now?
You can go in. Should have brought your bathing suit. You could have jumped right in.
Do I have to?
On camera, you do.
Well, nobody will see me otherwise.
That's true.
Well, I'm going in there. You don't have to watch. You can't watch now. That's all there is. There is no more. Thank you very much. Give him a call. I'm sorry. I'm going to be busy in the spa.
Now, getting rewards is faster than ever. Open a Chemung Canal Trust Company checking account with our debit card, and you can join our You Choose Rewards program. Simply use your debit card to buy groceries, gas, or just pay bills. You could earn 5,000 You Choose Rewards points and a fast $50 when you qualify. Open a checking account and watch your points add up fast. For details on how to qualify, visit ChemunCanal.com. Chemung Canal Trust Company, member FDIC.
Yeah, it's going down. We about to live it up, y'all. Let's go.
It's a big world, and now we're loving this town. It's our turn, so put your hands up. We on the big screen, and everybody's here living out our dreams. Dreams, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Don't be scared, take a chance. Come on, give me a hand. It's time to laugh, time to smile. Now let's get up and dance. Come on, everybody, let's live it up. Let it out if you can't get enough. This right here gonna make you jump, jump, jump. This is home. This is the place. We break it out, sing it loud, scream and shout. This is home. Hey, yeah. This is home.
Okay, so we drowned the fire.
Yep.
Stirred it. Drowned it again. And now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Talk about unusual places. I have an unusual place for you that you are going to really enjoy. It's called a preserve. It's a fish preserve. And this fellow, Ron Conis, owns it. And this is unlike the state park where they have a fish hatchery. This is private, and it's designed for families and for people who want to really enjoy themselves and come out, teach your son to fish, teach people in the company how to fish, and have a day in the country, which you're really going to enjoy. Now, I don't know anything about this, and I don't know how many acres you have, but I hear the fish jumping behind us, and you're going to take it on and explain how you find the place, how do they call you, how do they make reservations, is it expensive, and how in the world did you come up with this idea?
Oh, great. Well, where I come up with the idea, it was real easy. My earliest and fondest memories were fishing with my father, fishing for rainbow trout. So my wife and I purchased this property 40 years ago this May.
At a bargain 40 years ago.
At a bargain, really. I don't want to tell you how much we paid for it, but it wasn't much. The land is not very well suited for farming, for agricultural, but it is excellent for aquaculture, as you can see. Now we are, the name of our organization is Finger Lakes Preserve, and to be a fishing preserve, a licensed fishing preserve, you have to construct the ponds. You cannot stock a natural pond, and you cannot stock a stream and be a licensed fishing preserve in New York State. So we had to construct this pond, and we did that. We built the ponds about 10 years ago this year. This pond is almost 2 acres, about 1.8 acres, and in this section it's 30 to 25 to 30 feet deep, consisting of several deep holes with lots of structure for the fish.
And people can come and talk to you about fishing in these ponds, and you'll have a guide go with them and help them fish.
I am a licensed New York State fishing guide, as is my associate Cosmo. So we are licensed to be able to teach people to fish and to help people fish.
And people can come here for a day. Expensive?
No, it's not expensive. We charge $25 for a half day of fishing, a generous half day, so they can come at 8 o'clock in the morning and stay till 1, or come at 1 and stay towards sunset. We charge $10 for children 12 to 6 to 12, and 5 and under are free.
What a great experience.
It is. It's a wonderful experience. We've had 2 children in on the second day of trout season. They weren't getting any fish in the streams, the local streams, and they came and they caught a beautiful, beautiful big rainbow trout. And we'll have some photographs we can show you later.
Where do they call you and make reservations? Are you on the web?
We're on the web, www.fingerlakespreserve.com. We've got a nice website. They can also call us on the phone, 607-546-7308, or on my cell phone, 570-877-2605.
The trout are jumping behind us.
Oh.
Have you fed them or something, or are they just glad to see you?
We fed them. We put some food out because we just stocked, as you will see, 1,000 baby trout that are about 9 to 11 inches. And so they need to, oh, that was a big one. Wow.
They all look like big ones to me. Now, Cosmo is going to, he's an expert, is it fly fisher?
Fly fisherman, yes.
Now, explain to him why he's going to show how to do this.
He's going to give
He's going to give a demonstration, and he always catches a fish because he's so good. So explain to him what is he doing now?
Well, Cosmo is going to give a demonstration of some simple, basic casting techniques using a fly rod. He came down earlier and prepared with the rod with the right sort of leaders and tippets.
What's a leader and a tippet? You're too expert for me.
Well, you can see when you see it, the orange rod that's the backing rod.
I can explain.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Maybe Cosmo could explain it?
We got microphones here.
Okay.
We'll have to cut this out now. Keep talking and explaining. He'll do the demonstration
So
separately.
Cosmo is going to give a demonstration of fly fishing. He's going to show you how to properly cast a fly rod, and we find that fly fishing is the best way to actually catch fish. I think it offers the most natural presentation, and that is our preferred method of fishing.
Do you get to keep the fish?
You can keep one trout. One trout is all we allow you to catch because we want to save some for everybody else to be able to catch also.
And they bite immediately.
No, they don't.
They don't bite immediately?
It's called fishing, not catching. If it were called catching, then you would catch a fish every cast. But it is despite the number of trout in here, it is a challenge. So it's exciting and it's fun to watch.
You must have a wonderful time. You're on vacation all the time here.
Well, we love it. It's a great idyllic life. We come down every night and we feed the fish. And
you come down every night and feed the fish.
Every night we come feed the fish. We love it. It's the most beautiful thing in the sunset. I fed them all winter long, every single day, coming down through the snow, feeding. This all was frozen. I fed them through the ice, one little hole open.
What do you feed them?
We feed them the same food that is fed by the New York State fish hatcheries. It comes from Ziegler down by Gettysburg. It's 40% protein, 10% fat. It's excellent food.
What is better about you than the fish hatchery that the state runs?
No, there's nothing. I wouldn't say.
It's a whole different thing, isn't it?
It's a different thing. The hatchery is raising trout specifically to stock into the lakes and into the streams, and they do an excellent job. Ken Oiska down at the Bath Hatchery does a great job of raising rainbow trout and brown trout and lake trout. What we do is we are licensed for rainbow trout, and it's just different. We buy our fish from Rick Musa of Fish Haven Farms, and we stock them and then we raise them. So it's to make these big ones, it's taken almost 3 years to get them to that size. So trout are very efficient at converting feed to weight gain. They're much more efficient than chickens or beef cattle. So they don't have to fight gravity and they don't have to try to stay warm.
How did you get to know so much?
I did a lot of research on it. I did a lot of research on.
You're a doctor. You're a doctor of philosophy.
Chemistry, yes.
Chemistry.
Chemist, yeah.
You really know a lot about a lot of things.
Well, I know something about trout. I wish I knew more about fly fishing, and that's why I have my good friend Cosmo here to help.
I thank you. We thank Cosmo and thank you. And it's just been a beautiful day. The lakes here, the ponds are just something special. Just to sit here on just a day like today with the sun and the cool breeze, this is like a vacation.
It's
just
wonderful.
being here. I'm going to be sitting here still for a long time. You can still make it. We'll see you shortly.
You're watching WENY HD.